Have you ever wondered why some teams, some communities, even some nations seem to accomplish the impossible? They face the same challenges as everyone else, maybe even bigger ones, but they don't just survive, they thrive. What's their secret? Is it luck? Resources? A single brilliant leader? While all those things can help, the real, often overlooked, superpower behind their success is something much more fundamental: unity. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Unity. That sounds a bit like a cheesy motivational poster. But it's not just about being in the same room. It's about aligning our hearts, our minds, and our efforts toward a shared vision. Think of it like an orchestra. You have violins, cellos, trumpets, and drums. Each instrument is different, with its own unique sound and role. If they all played their own tune whenever they wanted, you'd have chaos, a lot of noise, but no music. But when they all follow the same sheet music, guided by a conductor, their individual sounds combine to create a beautiful, powerful symphony. The final piece is something no single instrument could ever create on its own. That's the magic of unity. It's a force multiplier. When individuals unite, their collective strength becomes exponentially greater than the sum of its parts. Challenges that seem insurmountable when we face them alone suddenly become manageable. Why? Because we're no longer relying on just our own limited skills, perspectives, and energy. We're tapping into a vast pool of collective talent. Someone in the group might be a brilliant strategist, another a creative problem solver, and another a natural motivator. When these different strengths are woven together, they create a fabric of resilience and innovation that is incredibly tough to tear. This hidden synergy is how ordinary people accomplish extraordinary feats. Think about the most impressive human achievements: building the Great Pyramids, landing on the moon, developing vaccines in record time. None of these were the work of a single person. They were the result of thousands, sometimes millions, of people uniting their efforts, knowledge, and passion toward a single audacious goal. Each person played their part, from the visionary leader to the engineer tightening the last bolt. They were united not by being the same, but by sharing the same dream. But the power of unity isn't just about achieving big, historical goals. It has a profound impact on our daily lives, right here, right now. It nurtures a deep sense of belonging and purpose. As human beings, we are wired for connection. We have a fundamental need to feel like we are part of something bigger than ourselves. When we find that connection within a united group, it's transformative. We feel seen, valued, and supported. This sense of belonging is a powerful motivator. We stop thinking only about what's in it for me, and start thinking about what's best for us. This shift from an individualistic to a collective mindset cultivates empathy, trust, and cooperation. When you know that the person next to you has your back and you have theirs, a foundation of trust is built. You're more willing to be vulnerable, to share ideas without fear of judgment, and to ask for help when you need it. This psychological safety is the fertile ground where real collaboration and growth happen. In a truly united team or community, members don't compete against each other, they complete each other. They celebrate each other's successes and lift each other up during failures. This shared responsibility creates a positive feedback loop, strengthening the bonds of the group and making it even more effective. Moreover, the impact of unity extends far beyond the immediate task at hand. It has the power to shape culture, strengthen the very fabric of our communities, and inspire future generations. When a group consistently demonstrates that collaboration and mutual respect can overcome division and adversity, it sends a powerful message. It becomes a living example of what's possible. Think of a neighborhood that comes together to build a community garden. The immediate goal is to grow fresh food. But the long-term impact is so much greater. Neighbors who were once strangers now know each other by name. Children learn the value of working together. The community becomes a safer, friendlier, and more vibrant place to live. That garden becomes a symbol of their unity, a testament to their collective power. This ripple effect is crucial. A united community doesn't just solve its own problems, it inspires other communities to do the same. It shows that we don't have to accept division and conflict as the norm. We have a choice. We can choose to focus on what tears us apart, or we can choose to focus on what brings us together. Unity isn't a passive state. It's an active choice we have to make every single day. It requires patience, communication, and a willingness to understand perspectives that are different from our own. It means looking for the common ground, even when it's hard to find. So, how do we cultivate this power in our own lives? It starts small. It starts with listening more than we speak. It starts with assuming good intent in others. It starts with celebrating the strengths of our colleagues, friends, and family members instead of focusing on their weaknesses. It's about finding that shared vision, that common purpose, even in our small-scale interactions. Whether it's planning a family vacation, working on a project at the office, or volunteering in your local community, look for the unifying goal. What is the shared dream you are all working towards? Remind yourself and others of that goal often. When disagreements arise, as they inevitably will, bring the conversation back to that shared purpose. This doesn't mean ignoring disagreements. Healthy debate and diverse opinions are vital. They prevent groupthink and lead to better outcomes. But the key is to disagree constructively, always with the shared goal in mind. The argument should be about how we get there, not if we should go there together. True unity isn't the absence of conflict. It's the ability to resolve conflict with respect and a focus on the collective good. In essence, unity is not just a tool to get things done. It is a fundamental force that transforms hearts and reshapes destinies. It unlocks a level of human potential that is simply impossible to achieve when we are isolated and divided. It reminds us that our differences don't have to be barriers. They can be our greatest assets when woven together in a tapestry of shared purpose. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by a challenge, look around you. Who can you unite with? Who shares your vision? Don't underestimate the incredible power that is unleashed when even 2 or 3 people align their efforts toward a common goal. Remember the orchestra. Remember the moon landing. Remember the community garden. The hidden power of unity lies in its ability to magnify our strengths, bridge our differences, and create a lasting, positive impact on the world. It's the secret ingredient that turns our individual dreams into a shared reality. Because together we are always stronger, we are always wiser, and we are always more capable than we could ever be alone. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on how we can build a better, more connected world together. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Share a story of a time when you experienced the power of unity. Until next time, take care and stay united.